Hello everybody, welcome back to SCP Secret Files. It's been a minute. It's now Halloween. I thought, what better time to make another video than this? What's next? Oh, we're doing 660. This is the one? I think so. Okay, so it's not 660. Gotcha. This is actually tame. I don't get it. Training's about to begin. Wow. Huh?
There are many stories in this world. Some are read widely all over the world. Some are hidden in dust and known only by a handful of people. Today I'm going to tell you a story no one else has heard before.
Alright, let's hear
A real
it.
story of mystery and wonder and adventure. And then you too will become the guardian of this story.
Uh-oh.
The story takes place in a world of long ago.
Daniel and Dragons?
The hero of our story is a little boy. His name is Daniel.
Interesting.
One day,
right.
out
Oh,
of
God.
nowhere, Daniel got a serious case of chickenpox. It made him look like a strawberry.
Great way to
make sure
tell a
he
kid.
didn't
Yeah, you
spread
look
it
like a
to others,
strawberry.
Mrs. Page, the principal, had him isolate in an attic. And so,
What?
in the attic
Okay,
he
you know, that
lived,
makes sense.
all on his own.
All on his own. I feel bad. Oh.
Mr. Daniel, while up here in this attic, you'll have plenty of time to practice your penny whistle. I hope you practice well and prepare for next month's art festival.
But Mrs. Page, the melody is so difficult.
Don't give up, boy. You don't give up before you fight.
Oh. Interactive
Daniel was
story.
reluctant at first, but he trusted Mrs. Page, and he knew he should listen. And so he practiced the penny whistle.
Does this kid have boots? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I did not think we would have a rhythm game in here. The melody's actually really nice though. Bruh. I'm not musically talented, as you could tell.
Suddenly, he heard some strange noises in the corner of the attic.
Dear Pia.
Huh? Who's there?
Daniel decided to go over and take a look.
Oh, this looks amazing. I love it. Oh my god, there's a guitar. I thought that was Winnie the Pooh. There's a little elephant. What is this? Is that a rat
It was
trap?
a mouse trap,
Oh.
and there was a red origami paper dragon
Oh,
inside
I
of it.
want one.
Daniel carefully removed it.
I want one.
It was marvelous and beautiful.
Wait.
The only problem was part of its wing was damaged.
Oh, that
But
sucks.
Daniel found a way to repair it.
Is this thing alive? I only just realized that. Huh. Oh no. Choose items to repair Oh. That's simple.
Daniel held the repaired paper dragon high up in the air, imagining that it soared over all the world below.
This is such a nice little episode.
He played and played with the paper dragon.
Is it alive? That's what I want to know.
Woo! Dragon, soar!
door. Oh.
In the warm afternoon sun, Daniel had to fight his eyelids just to keep them open.
Could it be?
I knew the dragon was alive.
Or is this all just a dream?
I think this is more than a dream, kid.
The next day, with boredom and loneliness weighing him down, he began to fiddle with the old radio.
Our town is located in the plains, where earthquakes are not particularly common. Although there are 17 fault zones around us, they are all inactive.
What?
A scrunched up ball of paper rolled over to his feet.
Is the paper alive?
Where did this paper ball come from?
Just as Daniel went to pick it up, the ball suddenly came to life.
That's...
And it rolled away. Daniel chased after
Yeah,
it.
that's... Okay. Am I chasing after a ball? What? I don't know if I trust this. Wait, where did the dragon go? There's the plane, but there's no dragon. Okay, this ball is alive. This is some possession. This is possession. I don't trust it. I do not trust. I do not trust this in the slightest. Oh no. Oh no, leave it to kids to want to be so curious about this kind of
Just as
thing.
he was about to seize the rolling
This is-
paper ball, suddenly, terrible sparks erupted from it.
Possession.
Before his very eyes, the paper ball began to grow, bigger and bigger. At that moment, a red figure suddenly
The
appeared.
dragon is alive. I knew it.
The red figure quickly subdued the paper ball and threw it into a cardboard box. Daniel studied the red figure carefully.
It's the dragon.
It had a sticker on its fluttering wing. It was the paper dragon.
Okay,
I
as
wasn't
cool as
dreaming.
so as cool as that
Thank you for
is,
saving me.
Daniel was grateful
I'm
and
also very
happy.
concerned because
walked
this is like
closer to
some
the paper dragon,
possessed thing.
But the paper dragon seemed timid and afraid
But
and backed
you-
away. Just then, Daniel had an idea.
Oh no, more music.
He took out his penny whistle and slowly played a tune.
Okay, I guess we're doing this again. I didn't think that there would be music. Well, what am I saying? What am I kidding? I like it. It's so peaceful. This is actually really nice. Actually, I'm liking it. I'm like, oh, why did I miss that one? Haha.
The paper dragon enjoyed the sound very much. It began to move along with the rhythm, flipping up and down in the air. Soon the two were playing and dancing, just like old friends.
That is actually really interesting, though. What SCP is this? Don't crumble up. Don't crumple into a
The
ball.
paper dragon traced out a beautiful arc in the air, communicating with Daniel in a unique way.
This is how you gain trust in your next victim, and then send him to hell.
My cherished friend,
Oh,
after many long years, we finally
years?
meet again. Tell me, how has your family been? A great thank you for playing that music for me. You know how I love the beautiful rhythm of that instrument. But we ought to take precautions. as the room is not stable.
That's
You still
not
remember how the room
concerning.
works? You're welcome to visit anytime.
The piece of paper then changed back into the shape of a paper dragon and flew into the cardboard box. The box closed shut, and a calm silence was restored to the attic.
That's not concerning or
Daniel
anything.
rushed to find a watercolor pen and marked the box with excitement in his fingertips.
Here be dragons.
Over the next few days, the paper dragon came out often to play with Daniel. During this time, Daniel introduced many of his friends to the paper dragon.
Oh, that's always a great idea.
That cat's name is Mrs. Carter. Ever since I secretly fed her some fish for dinner, we've been good friends. That's Duke, Mrs. Jessica's pet. He doesn't like Rainy Day or Mrs. Carter. Only smoked sausages for his taste.
Picky dog.
And now, we are friends too. My name is Daniel. What's your name?
The paper dragon flapped its wings, as if it didn't understand him.
Oh god, is this gonna be just a rhythm game now?
Well, since you like the sound of the penny whistle so much, why don't I just call you Penny? I'll keep practicing to make it sound better.
Daniel and Penny then played baseball together in the attic.
Let's
That's
play
always a great
tag.
idea. Great idea, kid. Oh. This is such a great idea. You know what would be an even better idea? Throwing it at the window. Well, I can't even manage to do that.
But just as they were in the middle of enjoying themselves, a violent shaking suddenly rose from the ground.
Oh, I didn't do it right.
The stubborn earthquake is back at it, folks, and it seems even stronger than last time.
At this moment, the box suddenly shot open,
Huh?
and thick clouds of smoke billowed out, followed by several paper balls.
Paper balls?
Penny attacked the paper balls without a moment's hesitation
Oh.
and promptly threw them back into the box. Penny then flew around in front of Daniel and rushed right back into the box. As the box closed, the earthquake stopped.
Oh.
Facing a friend's farewell without a formal goodbye, Daniel felt confused and lost. He moved
I mean,
the box
understandably,
to
he's
the
only
center
a
of the attic.
kid.
Facing it, he practiced his penny whistle day in and day out. As the days went by, Daniel's playing became smoother. One day, the box suddenly began to move.
And the smoke.
Huh?
1, 2, 3, 4. This time there were 4 paper dragons. But they weren't alone. Enemies began to jump out of the box too.
Earthquake! Another earthquake! This time it's reached a magnitude of 5.8!
Oh.
In that small attic, the 4 paper dragons fought fiercely against the paper balls. This time, the paper balls used new tactics. They clumped together into a single monstrous ball of paper. It began to shoot strong bursts of electric sparks at the
What
paper dragons
the
as they
fuck
flew
is going
through the air.
on?
As they were hit, the paper dragons fell from the air, one after the other. Seeing the injured paper dragons, Daniel felt very distressed and anxious. Just then, one of the paper dragons painfully started to fly and gathered the remainder of its power. The paper dragon transformed into a great beam of light and dove straight down to pierce through the monstrous paper ball. And then came another paper dragon.
Made of light.
The monstrous paper ball was blasted to bits, exploding into smaller paper balls. Trembling, they struggled to escape back into the box.
What is going
The
on?
sacrificed paper dragons were reduced to swirling shreds of paper, and a silence pervaded. Peace and tranquility were restored once again to the attic. Daniel saw the remaining 2 paper dragons lying on the floor, badly wounded.
That.
He rushed to grab some stickers and treated them at once.
Oh no. Oh, one of them was at my feet.
Suddenly, countless paper dragons began to gush from the box. The 2 wounded paper dragons were repaired and began to fly. Like 2 colored threads, they merged with the other dragons, flying in unison. The dragons moved like a tide, flying freely through the attic. Daniel eagerly took out his penny whistle. He showed all his paper dragon friends the results of his hard work and practice.
Oh god. Oh my. Bruh. What do you mean? I hit it. I hit that. Okay, I hit those. Bro, what do you mean I didn't hit them? What do you mean? Okay, those count for some reason. You make 0 sense, bro. This is far from being able to get the high score. But then again, I don't think it really matters all that. Oh god, oh god. Come on, come on, come on. What are you doing? What? What? I call bullshit. I hit that. See? Why does it not fully count it? Why does it not fully count it? Only 960? Oh no.
In the sweet melody of his playing, Daniel felt himself enter into the world of dragons.
The music is amazing though, honestly. Bunny. The dragons. Whoa. Oh my god, this looks so good. Oh, but it's so... Ooh. Oh, the white balance is horrid though. Dear God, it's blinding.
The paper dragons merged into a long letter and floated down towards Daniel to tell their story.
Huh?
After the last war, the fantasy world enjoyed a long spell of peace and stability. But now, The giants have returned.
The
They
giants?
have launched ferocious attacks, trying to invade your world through the room. We are prepared to launch the final defense. Then we will have to destroy your room, for it is the last remaining entryway into your world. Please believe this farewell will only be temporary. We will not be apart forever, and we will never forget our eternal mission of protecting you.
At that moment, the paper dragons flew back into the box. Daniel still couldn't fully understand what the paper dragons had meant, but he had a vague feeling in his heart that he may never see his new friends again. A few days later, Daniel's chickenpox had fully recovered. He could now play the penny whistle very, very well.
I swear, if you make me
But
play again.
the paper dragons never returned.
Oh my god, that is sad actually.
Maybe it was time to leave and move on.
Earthquake warning! Magnitude 6.2! A massive earthquake is hitting our town! All townspeople, please leave your houses immediately
Oh,
and move
that's
to
what they
safe
meant.
open spaces!
You know, I had a feeling.
Just then, countless paper dragons shot from the cardboard box.
On fire.
However,
no.
it seemed like they were under attack, spinning and falling through the air in confusion.
What's happening?
Daniel quickly grabbed the stickers out from his bag and did his best to heal the injured paper dragons.
But some of them are on fire. Kid, what is up with you? Oh god, what? There are so many! What am I supposed to do? Look at that. Some of them are just burning up. Oh. Kid, you are not a medic. You are not a medic. Oh. Oh no, there are so many. Oh, that's...
But the paper balls swarmed together and pushed Daniel away, subduing him firmly in the corner. He couldn't move. Suddenly, ominous clouds rose from the box, and a violet lightning flashed through the room. The figure of a giant slowly emerged from the thick clouds, and the entire attic became overwhelmed with its evil aura.
The earthquake is growing stronger, now with a magnitude of 7.1! Heaven almighty, are we doomed?
The giant unleashed its power maniacally. The paper dragons struggled against it, with no means of fighting back. At this critical moment, two paper dragons shined brilliantly. Together, they heroically crashed their bodies into the giant.
What the...
Daniel thought the giant had been defeated by the paper
No.
dragons. But
Oh,
soon,
no.
he found that things would probably not be so simple. The giant's figure could still be seen in the thick smoke, looking evil and terrible. The attacks of the paper dragons had had no effect, and the giant had only grown stronger. It fought back with a new ferocity. The paper dragons were simply no match for it.
The earthquake is growing stronger still! The greatest disaster this town has seen in over 100 years! My heavens!
Oh
Will
god.
this nightmare ever end?
With the paper dragons now all but defeated, Daniel spotted a frail figure in the distance. It was Penny. It flew
Penny!
gently in front of Daniel
To die.
and affectionately rubbed its head against his fingers, as if this whole crisis had never happened. Daniel felt like Penny was trying to tell him something, but he didn't quite understand what.
Bring the water.
Penny then left Daniel and soared into the air with a determination in its wings. Suddenly,
Oh no.
the other paper dragons seemed to be summoned. They flew through the air, all together in unison, responding to the call without an ounce of hesitation.
A final goodbye.
At that moment, Penny turned into a great red beam and rushed fast towards the giant. The other dragons followed, shining together like a shooting star. At that moment, Daniel seemed to see a real dragon flying.
No!
The huge explosion from the impact drowned out everything else in the attic. The attic rained down with countless pieces of paper, the leftover scraps of the paper dragons. Daniel wanted to collect all of the pieces. He thought he could still fix them.
How would you repair it, though? That's what I want to know. Like, I understand what the kid wants to do, but there's really nothing that can be done. Oh. The ultimate sacrifice, though. Oh, man.
Goodbye, my friend.
The nightmare is over. The earthquake has stopped. With God's mercy, our town is safe. We thank you, Lord, for your protection.
A few days later, the art festival was held as scheduled. Daniel attended the show with his penny whistle.
It is so
And
sad.
now, Daniel Trevor will perform a penny
Oh,
whistle
God.
solo
Why?
of a song titled "Fly with Me."
I swear, do I have to do another rhythm game? I don't want to. It's so bad. Oh, God. I am going to strangle someone. But, who am I kidding? The song's actually nice. What? What? What are you... I am convinced this game is bugged. What do you mean? It's on it. It's on it. It is on it. Okay, you make 0 cents. $3,000. Oh, God, there's gonna be that many notes. Just end it now. End it now. End it now. This is... Oh, that is peaking audio like crazy.
And that's how the story ends. Now, you might be wondering, what happened next? Are there still paper dragons in the world? Well, that's a difficult question to answer. But I believe that they are still protecting us somewhere in this world, just like they promised they would, forever, into eternity.
Oh my god. That is such a... That is crazy. I love that. That is honestly so cool. I love it. I really don't know what to say about that. That is honestly so interesting. But we're going to have to do it with just that for today. Hopefully next time we'll be able to see some more horror. That was just more heartwarming than anything. And so childlike, which I liked, honestly. I did not like the rhythm game portion, but you know what? It's still good. So until next time, everybody,